friends, and today we are going to be playing with the Simple Stories Carpe Diem paper pad that I've had in my stash for a really long time. It is from 2016. One of the things that I did with this particular paper pad is that I combined it because I had this paper pad that I don't know where I bought, but anyway, so I purchased this, but I also had bits and pieces of the Simple Stories Good Vibes. So I'm gonna bring in just the parts of the sticker sheet because I'm gonna show you that they have a lot. If you remember and you have these in your stash, they have a lot of the same colors, right? So here's Simple Stories. I have something to show you after. That's what's under there. And then here are the colors. Sorry, it's sideways, but here are the colors from Good Vibes. I had this, I can't remember. It probably came in a kit or something like that that I used to get at the time. So it's been loved, right? But it still has lots of components to be able to be used. And so I kind of just married them together. Any kind of extra papers that I had left over, I just kind of carried them through. It's the Simply Basics kit. It's 6 papers. Oh, happy day. So they are just non-textured cardstock. But if you look right at these at the colors of these 3, you see a lot of the same colors, right? So why not bring this in? Otherwise it's just gonna sit there. Went ahead and brought that in. And I will point out which ones were in the paper pad and which ones were as part of that Oh Happy Day collection. So they're all, the Oh Happy Days are all solid, so they're going to be pretty easy to identify, and they also stick up there. So again, from the paper pad, these are ones that I have pulled out, I will say, that I think I can either use as inspiration or as just backgrounds. Sorry, oh my gosh, I need to finish that second cup of coffee. Okay, so here's another one. I'm gonna flip through these pretty fast. Some of these I do have doubles on, so here's another double. And I know that the single-sided ones are definitely from the paper pad. It's another from the paper pad. These beautiful clouds. Love this multicolor polka dot. Here's the first one from Oh Happy Day. So one is on orange and the other side is pink. One is this lime color and the other is a teal. One is really a vibrant, very vibrant pink, and the other one is a more subdued teal, not as pigmented. Here's a softer pink that I showed you earlier, so the other side I believe is going to be the orange. Yep. Here's a softer pink polka dot. And again, here's the other solid. Here's 2 of them. And there's the other pink. Here's a teal polka dot. This is kind of like a herringbone, I guess, pattern. I don't even know if that's correct. How do you say that? In teal. Here's more of the Oh Happy Day cardstock. And here's the lime. And here's black polka dot. There is a striped polka dot. And these black with white letters. Okay, so those are the full 12 by 12 papers. And this particular paper pad had a lot of cut aparts. So I'm not going to spend a lot of time, but take a look at that. Like, that's all of these. There's two of everything, pretty much. Like, all of these are just cut apart. So part of building up this kit is going to be, you know, obviously using these for maybe journaling spots, but also to be able to cut out and maybe use them to cut out the different elements that may be on the card, to back up photos so that you don't necessarily see, in this case, the yellow typewriter. Maybe what you want there is you can cut your photo down so that it produces this nice little mat for a 4x4 photo. Lots of different ways that you can use those. And here is the 3x4 cards, the 6x4 cards. Some of these are mixed. Yeah, here's the 4x4 and 4x6 different one. And then here is the 6x4 again, different style. Two of those and another 3x4. So those are the cut aparts. This is going to be like a ginormous kit. So the other thing that I had in this kit are scraps, because I've played with this collection before. Some of these are true scraps. Let me just try to get down there. Here are the true scraps, like literally all kinds of, these are just manufacturing strips, different strips of all from the collection. Some of these you may have seen, you know, I still love this paper. So pretty. I've used it before, obviously. But then one of the things that this collection piece of paper with like two long cut aparts like that. So I went ahead and I think I trimmed the majority of them down, because this was together with, probably not this, I don't even remember, but I thought I could definitely use this. Obviously, like, it would be ready for me to use, not necessarily paired up already with this, and it would just, I would just, you know, be stumbling, like knowing I had to cut those apart. So I went ahead, I think I have two of those. Here's another like really pretty flower. Here's another one of those cut aparts. Like this was joined to something else. Here's that one again. This, I can tell you, this is it. This is definitely one that I probably got in a kit. So you'll see that this was, so this one was definitely from the, I want to say probably came in a kit or something to that effect. So this one I think is one of the few two-sided. These are some other ones I already kind of cut apart that were in those larger like 6x12 strips, or small, a little smaller, but took up the whole, you know, made up the whole page, if you will. So here's some additional ones, and here's some other ones. Like, you know, some of these, you know, are like ready to be able to be used, depending on what kind of layout, you know, you pair it up with. Super, it's gonna be super easy. I didn't tell you, but I have a bunch of different 6x4 pocket cards. I have 4x4s, a whole bunch. Again, you could use these for layering. You could use these to cut out the shapes. That's, you know, to add to more embellishments, and some 3x4 cards as well. So this is getting added into the kit. I also have these different sticker sheets. And this is definitely the good vibes, I can tell, just because of the some of the words on here. So we'll put those, might as well use them up, right? Use those up, put them as part of the kit. Same thing for the 2x2s. Let me show you those right here. Here's some 2x2s started with. And then what it grew into. So here we go. Here is the die cuts that I already kind of had from left over from a die cut pack. Here's what I had left over from chipboard. Those and these as well. But this particular paper pad had a sheet of paper with different and it had two of them, so it 2 sheets of paper with a lot of different elements on it that could be fussy cut out to be used as die cuts. So those I did take, I saved you from having to watch me cut things apart. But here's like a bunch of arrows. I'm not even going to try to turn those around. Just a bunch of different elements like flags, gumball machines, like paper clips, envelopes, typewriters. Again, more arrows, ampersands, even the little dog, clocks and sun, more arrows, donuts. Here's some hearts and stars, pens, feathers, like there's everything. Coffee cups, a very versatile collection. Telephone hearts, like that looks like a purse or a lunchbox or something. Lots of just, here's a cat. Birthday hats, like more envelopes. There's a house there. Here's camera. Like here's balloons, sun and clouds. Again, just a ton. Here's sunglasses. And then there were these flowers. Like I just couldn't resist just cutting out, because I could just see myself like tucking these, you know, popping them up. Here's some bikes. I never thought I would have a use for bikes, but now I do. I just got my little niece a bike. So I'll be able to use those with her. So that is my kit, my kind of the foundation of my kit so far. I am likely to add enamel dots for finishing touches, maybe some wood veneer, some labels. I keep my labels sorted by color in these containers from the Dollar Tree, so I just have different types of labels. I love labels. I love incorporating them into pocket page layouts and as well as 12 by 12. So that's it, you guys. I will follow up with you guys and show you what I'm able to create with my kind of ginormous paper kit and embellishment kit from Simple Stories. And that's it for today, guys. Take care.